Hi, my name is Joe DiStefano, the culinary king of Queens. I'm so happy to be here in the shadow of the 7 train with flavors of New York as we explore Jackson Heights and Elmhurst today. All right, we are here at Nepali Banchagan, one of the best Nepalese restaurants in all of New York City. We are here at Nepali Banchagan, Nepali eating house with my good friend Chef Bimla.
Hi.
Bimla, I love this restaurant, obviously. I've been coming here for years. Remind me, when did you first open?
I first opened 2015, September 15.
2015, okay. And has it always been over here?
Here started 3 years ago.
Where was it before?
Before I 74 06 37 road.
Okay, so it used to be right around the corner. And what kind of food do you serve here?
Nepali food actually.
Nepali food?
Yeah.
And what's the most popular thing?
Chicken jol mama.
Chicken jol momo. And the jol momo is so popular that they've won the Momo Crawl 4 times in a row. And the Momo Crawl is a wonderful event that brings hundreds of people to the neighborhood. What did you think the first time you won?
First time I win the other store. But this one,
I mean, were you excited?
too much excited.
Yeah, and the second.
I'm not sure I'm winning.
Right? Yeah. Oh, you didn't believe it?
Yeah.
And then the next year you won?
Yeah, next one, yeah.
What did you think then?
This one I'm shocked.
You're shocked.
Oh yeah, again I win. I'm very sad.
And,
yeah.
and the third year?
Yeah, third year too.
And
4 years, yeah.
4th year, now you just expected, or you were shocked too?
Yeah, shocked
you shocked
too.
again? Shocked again? What do you think the secret is?
I'm happy too much.
You're happy? Your happiness comes out in the food?
Yeah.
I think your food makes people very,
This
very
time,
happy. And
this time too much popular and goat jol mama.
that's my favorite, the
Yeah.
gold jol momo.
Yeah.
The gold jol momo was in the New York Times.
Yeah, New York time coming goat jol mama this time.
A lot of Nepali people come here, right?
Yeah.
Many.
Nepali now Nepali, Bengali, Indian, Pakistani, yeah.
Yeah. So momo, the dumplings, are very, very popular throughout the Himalayan diaspora and by extension India. And the jol momo, which we're gonna try, are momo in soup, and they're really, really great. Okay, so obviously these guys have won the Momo Crawl 4 times in a row. So what is the Momo Crawl? Momo Crawl is a wonderful event started by my good friend Jeff Orlick. Originally just him and a bunch of friends who said, oh, we're gonna try all the Momo. And when they started it 4 years ago, let's say there were 15 restaurants offering Momo. Fast forward to today, there's almost 30 restaurants. The crawl brings hundreds of people to the neighborhood to vote for the best Momo. And these guys right here have the best Momo. Let's come in the kitchen. Momos are eaten throughout the Himalayas, but what's interesting, and they have a vast list of momos here, what's interesting is that they also have these samai bhaji, which we saw in the kitchen. It's like a Nepali bento box with sort of beaten rice, very kind of nutty, spicy pickles. And then you choose your protein. So sukuti is wonderful. Sukuti is a jerky. The goat sukuti, absolutely amazing. Hello.
Hi, sure. This is
Sharoti, thank you very much.
Jol mama.
Despite appearances, this is not an onion ring. This is a shell roti. A roti, you know, kind of meaning bread, but this is a fried rice donut. Really, 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 really special. tomato pickle that is definitely Nepali, but tastes a little like Mexican salsa. So good. All right, so we have the award-winning goat jol momo. So good. Wonderful dish for cold weather. A spicy broth of jol, ginger, pepper, tomato. These goat jol momo are so good. Be sure to check out Nepali Banchagan in Jackson Heights for wonderfully authentic Nepalese cuisine. Okay, we are here underneath the 7 train in front of Campa Kitchen, a wonderful Tibetan restaurant in Jackson Heights. We are here at Campa Kitchen, one of the most unique Tibetan restaurants in New York City, with my good friend Tibetan Market. Good to see you.
Me too.
How are you
Me too.
today? When did you open the restaurant?
We opened Campa Kitchen 2017.
2017.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, here we are.
What makes this restaurant different than other Tibetan restaurants?
It's great questions. We make dishes that are the most, what to say, like southern east part of Tibet, which is the Kham.
Oh, that's
Kham
right.
area,
You're from Kham,
Yeah,
so
yes.
Campa
So-
Kitchen.
So yes, so many dishes, the food that we never start serve customers to in the Western country.
Right.
So
And
we
so
wanted to,
we're gonna try a very special dish, the Campa Potek. Tell me about the Campa Potek.
Campa Peti is for me it's a happy meal, which is so it's
very
certain area. It's calm. We make this dish for get together family together. So we make this dish.
And it,
Campa Peti.
and so it's a giant meat pie.
Meat pie. And we put many ingredients.
Yep.
Such as coriander seeds and sachet pepper and some other herbs.
You also put caraway, which is surprising to me, because
yeah.
when you taste it, it's not a flavor I'm expecting to find in Tibetan food. Yerma, Szechuan peppercorn, I'm
Yeah.
expecting to find. Garlic, I'm expecting to find. Certainly coriander. And the first time I tasted it, is that caraway? Am I in Sweden? I don't understand. But so I'm pretty sure you guys are the only restaurant in New York City making this dish.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we are the only one.
That's
I
amazing.
think in the U.S.
I think so too.
We are the only.
I think so too. Oh, this is very special. Are these losar kapse?
It's yeah, losa kapsa.
So
Losa we make different kapsas. This is
Tibetan
one of kapsa.
Tibetan New Year is coming up. It's the year of the male water tiger. But losas are
For
very
losa, they make
special,
many
different kinds.
style, different color.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Some
okay.
colorful thing, colorful
I understand.
colors.
I'm gonna dip it in the bochap because I never have.
But this is good with beja. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Here
gosh,
we
look
go,
at the
Campa
Campa Potek. We'll take a quick peek before we bring it over to
To the Tibetan market.
Tibetan Market. Yeah, let's go to
Absolutely.
Tibetan Market.
Let's go there.
Excellent. I feel like we need a procession. I would have brought my horn. This way, yes?
We're going to that way. Yep.
Yeah, right around the corner. When's the last time you ate a Campa Potek?
Last week.
Was it a special occasion? Someone got married? Was it just hungry or what?
No, for me, when I miss my family,
Oh.
when I miss my parents, especially
Oh.
mom and dad,
Oh, that's
I
nice.
eat this because when I was young, When my family get together, my mom and dad make me this.
Oh.
So it's a, for me it's called, this dish is a happy dish.
I understand. Whenever I do a food tour, if there are enough people, I make your restaurant the first stop, and we have Campa Kitchen, and everybody in the tour has a happy memory.
Everybody miss this, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. We are in the Tibetan Market. Feel like you're home.
There's a lot going on in here.
Things going on here.
Textiles, prayer horns, yak cheese. Technically, three cheese because the yak is the male. You don't want the cheese from the male.
It's a tea, Tibetan tea,
Yes.
black tea.
Yes.
And this is the cake that we have to make on the New Year, Losa.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, how nice.
And you know this, right? This, right, Joe?
Yeah, goji berry?
This is a goji berry. We call trauma.
Yes.
Trauma. You know, this is good for your kidney. This is gone, you know. Usually in Tibet there's a monastery. The monks, this is an instrument. You know, have a nice sound.
It does have a nice sound. This is so exciting that we're here in Tibetan Market. Remind me, when did you open this place?
I opened last year.
Now, I remember in the little shop in the restaurant, you had some jewelry, maybe you had tea, and you had incense. Now here, you have everything.
Right.
Clothing, artifacts that look like, those prayer horns look like they belong in a museum. And what kind of people shop here? Do they come, do people shop here for special occasions? Like if they're gonna have a wedding, do they come and buy?
Yeah, for wedding and for any kind of special celebrations. For Tibetan culture, or could be any Himalayan, Himalayan people, and it's all kinds of people here. In the Queens area, it's mixed people, you know, mixed. We got different kind of a background customer, like different color, different culture, and they want to see something unique.
Absolutely.
So I have a lot of unique things. I collect unique things many years. So now I wanted to show the New York and the world.
I think that's amazing. So I do have a question. So there's a lot of stuff here, and the space you had before was about as big as this room. Where did you store this stuff before you had this place?
I collect many years for the antique, art and antique.
Right.
From Tibetan Himalayan.
Sure.
Some things I have knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So I collect many years and I keep it home. And
you kept it at home?
Yeah, I kept it home. Many things, such as those items. It's an antique.
Yeah, I understand.
It's some of them made in different century. 300 years old, 200 years old, 400, 500 years old. I have a unique items that I wanted to show people like you.
I'm really glad you're here, and I appreciate what you have here, and guests on my tours love coming here and to the restaurant. And speaking of the restaurant, we have this lovely Campa Kitchen. And I heard.
You know how to do this, right?
I think. Well, you tell me if I'm doing it right. The most honored guest gets the first piece.
Oh, you are my honored guest. You need to bite the first.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you bite too good. There you go. And then the Campa Kitchen, you have to if you wanted to mix together. This is some people if they don't know how to if it's first time, it's hard to.
I didn't know you had to mix it. I've been eating it since you've been open, and I'm glad we came here today. Now I know.
I'm so glad today I'm showing you, right? This is chong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the chong is Tibetan wine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is a very traditional wine. It's made out of the barley.
Oh, it's barley.
Yeah, barley.
So it's like a barley sake, sort of.
You like barley sake, yeah, it is. And New Year, and people say first of the New Year Day,
mm-hmm.
where if you visit or any family, they're gonna offer you to drink.
Oh.
And they will say Tashi Delek.
Tashi Delek.
Tashi Delek. You know what Tashi Delek means, right? Tashi Delek?
Well, I was told it means auspicious greetings, but I'm sure it means more than that.
I mean, Tashi Delek is wish you well and good luck. How are you, my friends? And it's very welcoming. It's the one word have hundreds of meanings. Mm-hmm. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Here we go. Tashi Delek.
Cheers and Tashi Delek to everyone out there on Flavors of New York. Okay, we are here at the United Sherpa Association Buddhist Monastery. Used to be the St. James Church. So lots of prayer flags. Since Losar or New Year is just coming up, they've added these beautiful garlands. They just put those up a couple of days ago. And as we come around this way, the United Sherpa Association, Happy Mel, Water Tiger, and the still maintains the bones of the church, but the front of this is absolutely beautiful. So they look like barber poles, but these are automated prayer wheels. So the prayer being Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, and if you were walking into a monastery in Tibet, you would turn it. These are automated. Over here we can still see it maintains kind of the shape of the church door. Above it though, very Buddhist symbolism, so there's that kind of wheel with spokes, wheel of Dharma, surrounded by two deer to denote the place where Buddha attained enlightenment. We could take a look inside, but we do have to mask up, so I'm going to mask up. Take a quick look. I actually stopped in here before we began today's exploration of Jackson Heights and Elmhurst. It happens to be around the corner from my house, and there were about 45 Tibetan uncles and aunties praying and meditating. It's a wonderful, wonderful space. We are literally down the road from Jackson Heights, and we're in Elmhurst, which happens to be Queens' second smaller Chinatown. We're at Taiwanese Gourmet, one of the best Taiwanese restaurants in Queens, here in Elmhurst. All right, we are here at Taiwanese Gourmet. We have a couple of Thai street food classics. This is Yen Su Ji, salty, crispy, salt and pepper chicken, kind of a night market classic. This one, I don't remember the Chinese name. This is blood rice cake. Really more desserty, sweet, and nutty tasting than it sounds. Both really, really good. Okay, let's get a little bit of, get over here, you. Oh, how shank smells so good. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite things, and I love that they have this basil with it. So good. By the way, this is the fried chicken. They do have fried pork chop, and they are as adept at frying pork as they are chicken. This blood rice cake, again, kind of sweet and nutty and very approachable as blood dishes go. It's delicious. It's really more, it's It's more rice cake than blood. I really think it just gets the color from the blood. So kind of a sweet, savory, slightly garlicky sauce, a little bit of crushed peanut. Really, really nice. All right, let's check out the preparation of the fly heads in the kitchen. Oh, right here. Yeah. Excellent. Hello, hello. Okay, thank you. I'm here with Alvin Chen at Taiwanese Gourmet. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today, Alvin. We were talking a little bit before. Tell me about the name of the restaurant in Chinese and what it means. Can you tell me again?
The Mandarin is called Huaxijie. It's based off a very old street in Taiwan, which is now a night market. But back in the day, it used to be, considered the red light district.
Oh. The fact that there's a lot of night market dishes on the menu, does that go hand in hand with the name?
I'd say so. But it's really just to give customers more variety and a feel of what you would be able to get in Taiwan.
So, I've been in Queens for a long time, and this place has always been here. When did it open?
I'd say 1995.
Okay, well, that's a long time. That's before I was here in Queens, and I know for a fact that before this it was a Korean restaurant. What makes the yen suji so good?
Oh, well, you
don't have to tell me all the secrets.
Right, you need a very good marinade, and also the choice of meat is very important. We tend to like to use chicken thigh, darker meat.
Nice.
It's just more tender, more juicy. A lot of times people don't like too dry.
It's one of my favorites. And the blood rice cake, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's a very original. Like you have a lot of dishes that were had influence from either other countries and whatnot, but then that's actually one of those few dishes that were actually made and it derived from Taiwan.
So this is sort of an indigenous dish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. So so like dishes that are from other countries, like
It would have influence.
beef noodle soup is a classic example of something that
you have so many different
came from another country. And we saw the making of the fly heads. Tell us a little bit about what's in the fly heads.
So it's going to consist of the green chives, the stem, the flowers. It's going to have black beans with chili pepper, garlic, cooking vegetable oil, salt, or soy sauce. And then depending on certain customers, this is actually a very strong dish. It's very flavorful, savory. But then there are customers that might want more balance, and then maybe they would add a little bit of sugar themselves.
And it's called fly heads because the black bean.
Yeah, and the way it's chopped up, and then the way it's presented on the table.
Okay.
When you take it, you glance at it, it looks like flies.
I think it's great with rice. And how do you say it in Chinese?
Tang Yin Po.
Tai.
Tang Yin Po.
Tang Ying Po. Tang Ying Po. Tang Ying Po.
Tang Yin is fly.
Tang Ying Po. I like to eat it over rice since it's so savory. Oh, I love it. It's so salty, peppery, savory. Just a little kick of the pepper. That's great. Guys, if you're in Elmhurst, make sure to check out Taiwanese specialties. Alvin, thanks for taking the time to talk with us here on Flavors of New York. 谢谢，再见.
Thank you, buddy.
Enjoy, guys. Appreciate it.